Hey there, what's up, beginning band percussionist? This video is lesson 164, Essential Elements Quiz for drums. As you might have guessed, number 164 will be your performance assessment. So go ahead and put a star on this one. And as always, while we're doing distance learning, it is your option whether you would like to do your performance assessment on your snare drum or your practice pad, or if you have your bells at home and you prefer bells, that's fine as well. So it's totally your choice. If you're planning on doing this on bells, that's the other video, the winds and keyboard percussion video. Okay, so this is specifically for the snare drum part. Okay, now for this one, you will be graded on rhythms, as always, and in addition for this one, dynamics. Okay, so let's take a look at our snare drum part here for number 164. First thing we see is it's in 2/4, 2 beats per measure. So make sure you're counting 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, right? No threes, no fours. The first two measures are rest. So when if you're doing this on snare drum or practice pad, when you record your video, you need to count out loud for the rest. Okay? That is part of your grade. If you do not count out loud for the rest, you will not get full credit for rhythm. Okay? Measure 3. You see that fancy little letter P underneath measure 3. That of course means piano, which means soft. So you're going to play measure 3 with a very low stick height, very soft sound. Okay? Measure 4 starts soft, and then on the quarter note it goes to MF, mezzo forte, which means moderately loud. Okay? Measure 5, measure 6, we're still at mezzo forte. Measure 6, at the end of the measure, you see this thing, which means we're going to get louder, going to crescendo. And then the last two measures are forte. So you see that fancy little letter F there underneath the second to last measure, telling you to play those last two measures at forte or loud. Okay? So let's try it together. Here we go. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and the 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and the 2 and 1 and the 2. All right. Now, hopefully you heard and saw the dynamics. Hopefully you noticed that I was counting, okay? If you count the whole time, that's great, that's fantastic, but you absolutely have to count the first two measures of rest, okay? You have to count those two measures out loud, otherwise I'll have no idea whether you did them right or not, because I can't read your mind. You might think I can, but I can't. All right, now if you did well with that, you're good to go. Practice it a couple times, record it, turn it in. If you had trouble, if that was like, whoa, that was really fast, stick with me, we're going to slow it down. Okay, here we go with number 164, nice and slow. We'll count out loud and play. Ready, and go. And 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and the 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 1 and the 2 and 1 and the 2. All right, now let's go ahead and just practice the last two measures, starting from right where it says F or forte. Ready, and go. And 1 and a 2 E and 1 and a 2. Let's try that again. Ready, and go. And 1 and a 2 E and 1 and a 2. All right, let's try the whole thing again, nice and slow. Ready, and go. And 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and the 2 and 1 and the 2 and 1 and the 2. All right, practice that a couple more times at that slow tempo, and then go back and try to do it at the faster tempo. When you record and submit your performance assessment video, there is no tempo requirement, okay? So feel free to do it however fast or slow you're comfortable. The main thing is that it's steady the whole time, that it's one consistent tempo the entire time, okay? If you have any trouble at all, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to jump on Zoom with you one-on-one and help you out with whatever you need. So just let me know. Otherwise, good luck, and I'll see you next time.